Hi, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. I hope and pray all is well with you. Welcome to your October 2024 tarot reading. Let's get into these messages for you guys and see what's coming out for the sign of Cancer. You know what? Blue sage could be very significant for Cancer. I actually made a purchase of some blue sage. I smelled it actually beside some white sage, which I typically use, and I never had a problem with it before. But oh my gosh, blue sage smells so good. If you never had the chance to smell it, I would try it. If you have a sensitivity to sage, blue sage smells so freaking good. And I feel like it kind of gives a breeze to the home. It is very good for like cleansing the home. And I feel like you will need it when it comes to abundance, success, and securing opportunities. You had the Ace of Pentacles that came out in your pre-shuffle, and now you have the King of Pentacles. I feel like you're definitely stabilizing yourself financially. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you guys are holding down your businesses or like feeling like there's a lot of progression when it comes to your money. It feels like even when you travel or you take time out for yourself that you're still abundant. And I feel like you've needed this energy for a long time, Cancer, because with the moon here, it feels like you've been reflecting on your business or when it comes to your endeavors financially. If you're not connected with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Piscean energy, I just feel like there's something that is needing to be revealed emotionally from you. If you're needing some sort of advice when it comes to your work ethic or something that you're working on, I feel like you could be critiquing yourself in regards to like just opening up slightly emotionally. I feel like there's, yeah, you are the waves at the bottom of the deck. I feel like that's something that you could be recognizing about yourself. And I feel like you could be recognizing your own opinionated beliefs and how it's been affecting you. And I want to encourage you not to over criticize yourself when it comes to this, Cancer, because Piscean energy can be a bit rough on you. All right. I'm not going to lie. And when you have the King of Pentacles and things are like working for you, it's given that vibration slightly of like you're being too burdensome on yourself. If it's not broke, don't fix it. If you feel like it could be better, fix it slightly. Okay, and see how that goes. See how people attune to it first. Even if it's something that you're choosing to do internally, I feel like there's something about how you're handling it where you can do it ever so slightly better. You could even have a lover that's telling you this, or a person who really cares about you, with the Two of Cups here. I feel like there's something about gaining friendship. I feel like if this is not about friendship, this is about a romantic love or attraction that's coming in. A blending of two pathways here when it comes to companionship and creating some sort of emotional fulfillment. Then you have the Queen of Cups that's at the bottom of the deck with this. This is definitely giving someone who is emotionally intelligent, surged, forgiving, and healing. And this energy, I do feel like at times you could energetically feel like people want you to remain in the Queen of Cups energy because it's soft. Cancer, it's more easy to get along with. At times people believe that they can manipulate the Queen of Cups that's in the upright, but they never really do because their intuition is so exceptionally well, and it's so just, it's always on 100. Okay, you know, even in the times of vulnerability, you are the intuitive sign, and I feel like you know what to give to and what not to give to, and why you start to give and not give. Okay, so there could be something that you're holding back from, and it's so that you can give elsewhere where you feel that there's more truth, more wholesomeness. It connects more with your aura. It's giving you more success and growth. All right. That seems to be more obviously the direction that you're planning to go in or go with. But you're still in the planning phases, okay, at the beginning of October. And planning is very, very important for the King of Pentacles, but also for a good Cancer, one that wants their direction to be a smoother pathway. Because the Chariot at times can talk about something that can be a bit disastrous, right, as we progress forward. But with the Lovers here, I do feel like there's that Gemini aspect of like you recognizing why you do things. A lot of times it could feel like it's for love or something that's truly meant for you. And if you have heavy ties or connections with your Venus, maybe your Venus may be important during this time. Perhaps you need to check that reading out or something like that. Whatever it may be for you, I feel like there's this duality that you're recognizing that's not only showing and apparent in signs and synchronicities, but also spiritually. You could be seeing these things while you're resting. Some of you guys could be more accustomed to tuning into your dream state during this time, recognizing what things are, why they're coming out, why things are happening the way that they are, tuning into the dates to see what's significant about perhaps the astrology as well. Because I do feel like there is something about you needing to tune into your emotions and why you're feeling the way that you're feeling about something. And that's what's most important to mastering the King of Pentacles, to being true royalty. It's not all about the materialism and the stabilization, especially for a Cancer. You play this role of having a straight emotional tendency to almost unground and allow the King of Pentacles to grow. The blending of your water with its earth. But you also want to make sure that you don't become relentless. That there is some sort of forward progression and movement when it comes to whatever this is. For a lot of you guys, love is heavy on the brain because I feel like it's influencing your outcomes, where your whereabouts are, you know, who you connect to and who you give to, if I'm being honest. Now, if it's something else for you, it does feel like there's some sort of emotional tie to it. So you could be picking up on like a person who is like a soulmate to you, but you're not meant to like date or love romantically, okay? This could be somebody that you often say that about, like, oh, I just feel like this person's my soulmate, or I just feel like a tie to this person. You could be around this person, and that's why the cards are coming out the way that they are. You're influenced by this person, or you're in connection with them in some way. Travel could be significant to this as well. For some of you guys, it could even be that your mom is going through a situation as well, and you're being supportive. You have the Three of Swords here, this conflict, and it's under the Two of Cups, and it's beside the Lovers. So I am getting that there is something that is trying to almost interrupt this connection. It could be due to someone not giving to this. I feel like you could be reserving your emotions towards this, but recognizing that it's hurting you. So there is numbness. The combination of that is numbness. Okay, so I feel like there will be some sort of acknowledgement that comes in of this. So if you get another reading from me in the future, Cancer, and it sounds like, oh, I don't want to talk about this healing, I'm already healed from it. This is why. This is something big. It's very important. It affects you. There could also be just a signal of change. Let's say you do have a person that you feel like is your soulmate or your best friend, and you have this connection with them. You could find out that they have a relationship or somebody that they're giving to. Bridesmaids kind of energy, you know? I just feel like there's something here about, I don't know about this. This changes things. I don't know if I like this influence. I'm kind of forced to walk away. I'm also getting here for others of you guys. This is something that you've wanted to do for a long time, but you have made, like, there's a plan here, right? Whether you've acted it out or not, because for some of you guys, you're not, but it's like becoming more obvious that this is what you have to do. This is what's going to really bring in that star influence, allow you to totally heal, feel completely revitalized and refreshed and renewed, that you've chosen yourself over this negativity here. Whatever this is, even you kind of having to express some communication that you don't want to, there does seem to be something that terminates itself by this point in time. It's obvious that it has to end, that it has to kind of go away. Because it's exhausting carrying this energy. For some of you guys, this could be in regards to like your health or your weight, or like someone not focusing on their heart, someone having like diabetes slightly, like if they don't take care of them, it's giving that energy of like somebody that you care about. You have some sort of concern. Health is coming through here. Okay, so I am getting that there's an energy of like you recognizing that there are differences that lie in circumstances and issues that had been unacknowledged for a long period of time. And once things are trying to be addressed, you're going to recognize that there are people who want to ignore their part in it, who want to be evasive. They don't want to pay attention to this. You know, they want to act like they didn't do anything wrong, that they're a saint. I am also getting that there is a feminine energy who is hiding something when it comes to this connection. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is very heavy and strong in this reading. There's something that they've been holding on to. They feel like at one point in time, perhaps they could tell you about this. And then they kind of feel like they need to hold up again. With the death, that's done though. That's coming to an end. You not knowing the truth. You're going to be forced by source to break through whatever this person was hiding from you. Okay, Cancer? It's required to come through. You deserve this. You deserve this truth. The Five of Wands. Somebody's going to try to come in with a battle or a conflict. It's coming out like this, which means it won't go how they anticipated or expected it. And I don't mean that it's favorable for them. The Five of Pentacles, I feel like they're going to be forced to change their approach with a circumstance or situation. Is this somebody who's trying to like fight for your love back? The Six of Swords, yeah. This is somebody who's trying to like get your love back, get back in the clearing with you. They want you to calm down so that they can kind of tell you things calmly. But what they're telling you is something that's very painful. Okay. For a lot of my Cancers here, when you're like picking up on somebody else's story who comes to you about this frustration, this frustrating circumstance or event, you're going to be very grateful that you went on a vacation or a trip, or this person is going to inspire you to book another one. Okay? Because you're just going to want to be far away from the mess. And I feel like this person, I could be picking up on like a messy divorce, a friend who's going through a tough time with a person that you forewarned them wasn't shit. Perhaps they're bald-headed and tall, like 6'5" or 6'6". Okay, there's something about this circumstance where like you forewarned somebody if you're not directly involved. And like this person might be trying to call you because they need to get away from this person. Okay. For others of you who are in this connection, it feels like somebody who is trying to get mad at you after they betrayed you. Like, what the fuck? Sorry. Yeah, you're moving forward. You're going to be recognizing like, hey, I can build a lot more stability on my own with my 3 wands, more so than these conflicted ass 5 of wands. Okay, I can do bad all by myself. I can go ahead and find peace on my own. I can go ahead and appreciate my environment and go ahead and retrieve what is rightfully mine. And I can be in my energy emotionally balanced, competent, and stable enough to make the wisest choices for myself. I am not only a methodical thinker who can go ahead and make the wisest financial estimates and investments and things and dominate in that area, but I can go ahead and be very balanced in my temperament. I can go ahead and say no and reject things that I feel like intuitively are just not wise. They're just not best. I can make the wisest choices for myself. I can go ahead with that influence of being alone sometimes in order to get the best and wisest answer for me, because it's better than being distracted by people who don't necessarily have my best interest anyway. For some of you guys, this could even be picking up on you finding out about a romantic person or somebody in your office who was doing everybody and got caught up and conflicted. But in spite of that, I feel like Cancer, you are in an energy of like appreciating where you chose to be wiser, where you chose to actually be the one who is uplifting, and how you can grow a lot more successful in that mentality, how it has, shown you progressing in life. This feels like you being proud of yourself. A year ago, you wouldn't have made these choices that you made to get out of these kind of narrow situations, these close cuts, okay? And it feels like you're unscathed, or you have the ability to be unscathed a bit, okay? This is where you're kind of innocent of some situations with some people here who wanted to kind of play high priestess. I feel like this energy, this person wanted to play a high priestess with the Two of Swords the way that it is. This is someone who wanted to make themselves be meant for you. Cancers love an intuitive person or partner, okay? And I feel like this companion that you were connected to or that you're healing from, they aren't. Like, I feel like they brought a lot of depths to you. You could feel like you were kind of drowning in the energy a lot. And I don't feel like it brought you a lot of positives. It brought more deficits for a period of time. And you're recognizing that you're swimming up to the surface so that you can have another day again. That's what the Three of Wands is giving. So that you can kind of go on a new adventure, have a new life for yourself, one that's better, more prosperous. Prosperity is very important for you at the end of the month. Because I feel like somebody could even be asking you for something. It could be related to your partnership and they expect it, or they already took it before asking you, really. And it's like you could have been saving for something and you didn't want to tell them about it. But it's just still the fact that they thought that it was okay to do, or that your relationship was at that point. I feel like this is a person that you really don't have that true connection with yet, or like what they took, it wasn't the right time. Okay, it just feels like somebody didn't handle a situation well with Cancer. But it's like you're going to be bigger and better and more prosperous and wiser because of it. A whole lot of growth for you. And I feel like you will appreciate your moderation or your modesty in a situation, okay? The way you handle yourself, it just feels like it's giving the energy of very modest, and you need to kind of pat yourself on the back, because I feel like a lot of other people would have caved. All right, they definitely would have caved in whatever it is that you're experiencing. So keep your head up, Cancers. That was your message. I hope and pray that you enjoyed this message, that it resonated with you. If it did, thumbs up the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. I would love to read for your energy. Perhaps share it with someone that you believe would resonate with it. Thank you so very much for tuning in, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.